So, a short update of our year 2021 refit works, painting the boat and also some other things. As you can see here, after removal of the rub rail, we had some holes to repair because there were some cracks underneath the rub rail, and these have been repaired with the right material. To be honest, I don't know exactly what it is. All the holes are now drilled with a conos, so that afterwards, when we insert the screws, no further cracks will appear. The complete hull now is sanded. It's machine sanded. I'll lead you a bit forward to have a view on it. It's a little bit difficult because I have to climb here over certain things. You can see it's not shiny anymore. It's sanded, so it's now matte. Everything is very dusty right now here because it's sanded the last days like hell. Today they blew off a little bit the dust with compressed air. Nevertheless, everything you touch here is dusty and you will be white afterwards. The trim tabs, the hydraulic was leaking on the outer hydraulic cylinder on the port side. This has been also repaired, and as we want to make it professional, we did not only repair the leaking cylinder, we directly repaired all cylinders. That means 2 on the port side, as also we repaired the 2 on the starboard side, because you can expect when one is starting to leak that also the others sooner or later will start to leak. Propellers are actually off. Brought them today to a specialized workshop, specialized on balancing propellers, overhauling propellers, fine-tuning propellers. So they will be completely overworked, balanced, and a little bit fine-tuned, so that afterwards we will have a little bit fewer fuel consumption or lower fuel consumption. I don't think that we will make more RPMs because the RPMs of the engine were already at the point. But it's always good to have almost new and balanced propellers on the boat. Here on this side you can also see that they repaired the holes that we had in the bathing platform. And here we have a special place. There was a round thing, whatever, a round mark, and so they estimated that there's something underneath, so they opened it. And as you can see, I try to get it in focus. As you can see here, they grinded or sanded down to the laminate. So you can see the laminate, you see the filler, the gel coat, then the first layer on the gel coat, which is a barrier for the water to come into the gel coat, and then the anti-fouling. So, but there was nothing underneath, it was just the mark wherever it came from. So finally, to make sure that we don't have a problem here in the hull, we open it, and now it will be repaired and closed according to the standards, how it should be, and then afterwards it looks like new. Then I will lead you now to the upside, going up the ladder. Here you can see also the repair works. There were some small cracks underneath, and also on the other side, wherever we had some cracks in the gel coat, we repair them. Everything is sanded, everything is masked, and so tomorrow they will start cleaning the boat, and then afterwards start with the filler coat. You see also here we had some cracks. The previous owner, I guess, had a small crash, so there were some cracks, small cracks, not too big cracks, in the gel coat, which are now also professionally repaired. And later on you will not see anything from these marks. So on the upper side there's only dust. This will be done next week. This week we are starting and focusing on the hull, which will be painted first, because it's better to paint it in the beginning, that it has more curing time, so that we'll avoid marks later on when craning. That means when the hull is painted, they start upstairs with all the works, which will take additional, I think, 2 weeks, so that the hull in total has at least 2 to 3 weeks curing time, which gives him more rigidity for the straps of the crane. Here a short overview of the top side. It's just covered with masking tape, not finished yet, and will be sanded, as I said, next week. So that's the actual status, almost after, I think, 3 weeks now, 3.5 weeks, and I will keep you updated.